Hey everybody, so it's been a little while. I've been heads down on working on my life work, which you could say is a form of writing, but is also this form of reimagining higher education. And I keep on seeing these references to the power of handwriting and mindful time away from screens, which is why I'm out here in the relative sun. It's a bright winter sun, which is a perfect framework for doing the work that I'm doing. This is the third book that I've nearly finished. The manuscript we're working on is a handbook for happiness using Martin Seligman's PERMA model. It's a way for me to focus my natural tendency to just diverge and to go like, hey, look, a squirrel, and hey, that, oh, this is cool. Hey, look, oh, wow, 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 wow. And in the past, I have punished myself for going all these different directions in a creative work. Like, come on, Sean, focus, forget the squirrel. But I also know that it's in those kinds of like side quests that a lot of beautiful things happen. So the interesting question then is, how do you make space for all of that creative divergence, if you're a person like me that kind of needs that for mental and spiritual existential health, while also having the focused energy of a project that keeps us coming back to it, that we have that energy, even though it's going different directions. It's not just dissipated, it's gathered, collected, harnessed, curated. And this kind of Zen Buddhist sensibility that runs through this entire project, the East-West approach to happiness, right? So we have 3 of these books. This third one that I am taking the initiative investment to pay a typist to reduce my behind the keyboard time and to support a young promising writer with a little bit of a paycheck, and to support me as a young promising writer, saying this is worth investing in. I've learned a lot about that, but just like an example of one of these pages, you can see that I'm going over them and crossing out significant sections and underlining significant sections and looking how to make the distillation process is like we're making a fine spirit. If 1/10 of this makes it into the manuscript, and then from the manuscript another culling to get that even more distilled. And I'm just sharing that I'm excited that we have like a process here that's happening. If all goes well, the timeline is I'm going to have a good manuscript draft of everything, that basically doing all of the collecting work of all this work that I've been working on since I've been writing essays on this theme for about 4 months now. So daily writing on the book for 4 months, plus a bunch of other like back materials that I've been writing, another 150 pages of a different manuscript that some of it is very relevant to this. Pull all of that in, pull the Substack essays that are relevant in, get a manuscript of everything that I can then hand edit over Thanksgiving break, and then use those edits to do another version of the entire book before the New Year's. So I'll be recruiting new book readers in the new year that I should know enough of whether or not I'm going to be able to announce the actual book launch in February and put some dates together and some cool workshops together on the book. That's what's up with me. And also being a dad has been awesome. Our daughter's incredible. Exhausting and incredible. She's at the grandparents now, so this is a good morning for me to work and share with you what's been going on. Okay, if you'd like to join an upcoming group, let me know. The next one starts November 18th. It's gonna be rad. We're gonna be working on taking daily writing and making it into something, having these words live outside of us in a legacy kind of way, which is surprisingly a lot of emotional labor that we're getting creative around engaging and infusing with positivity. Okay, much love, peace.